Let's do some trash taste.
I'm not a big beach guy.
Why are you not a beach person? That's what I've always wanted to know. Because you've said
sucks. Like it just sucks.
I like
Because it's
the
like,
ocean.
okay. Let's say, right, you go to the beach, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about what you like, Kanye. Right? It's about me.
I was about to make a point.
Wow, you didn't have to go in that hard.
Made it seem like I just made an AI-generated sentence.
I like the ocean.
I like the ocean.
I thought you were done. Okay, let's say you go to the beach, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
if you go in shoes, it feels gross, feels nasty. I don't like it.
Okay.
Then like let's say you lay a towel down. Towel gets all fucking sandy. I hate that.
I think the problem is that people are half-assing the sand experience. Like, if you're going to be on sand, first of all, for the most part, you don't wear shoes. I'd hope that the humans in your area keep the sand clean enough to where you don't have to wear shoes. When compared to other, like, flooring, nature's natural ground, sand is one of the best. Even when it comes to, like, human outdoor artificial ground, sand is still some of the better like surfaces that you can get. Gravel can be okay, but it's still kind of annoying. The way it crunches, sometimes you step on it and you kind of slip a little bit. Mud, it's terrible. Dirt, you can kind of get away with the dirt, but you don't necessarily want to like be on dirt. You don't really want to touch it. With beach sand, you can go on it barefoot, you can go on it with shoes. It'll get everywhere, but the strat is don't put anything that you know you don't want to get sandy on the sand.
Tell it gets sandy if you're like new to the beach.
Well, I mean,
It's pretty easy to avoid getting sand.
But then,
on your
like, let's say
towel.
I go into the ocean and I want to dry myself, and it's like, okay.
That's why you
well,
bring another towel.
Yeah, but this is already so annoying. Like, this is
Life
already-
hack.
Yeah, that's what. Thank you, Joey. Don't dry yourself with the towel you put on the sand. In fact, don't put a towel on the sand in the first place. Get an actual blanket for that. There are probably blankets out there that are specially designed to not get sand everywhere.
Bring 2 towels.
This is already so frustrating that I have to bring 2 towels.
This man doesn't even bring 2 pants on a 4-day road trip. Connor doesn't know how to pack for anything. He brings 1 pair of pants for like a 5-day trip where he's going to be doing outdoor activities. I watched the road trip.
Flashback.
I only have 1 pair of jeans.
Oh, thank you, dude. Thank you.
I'm a 1 pair of jeans.
Oh my God.
Moments later.
I need a new pair of jeans, so that's why I want to go. I was with my mum in a supermarket, and I was like 10 years old. And my mum was at the checkout, and I was like, can I just go and wait in the car? And Mum, can I have the car keys? And so I take the car keys.
Oh, don't give him
go
the...
to park.
Connor's 10, don't give him the car keys. Whether or not you give your 10-year-old your car keys is completely based on how responsible you think your 10-year-old is. I don't know if I trust the monkey with the keys.
So I go to the car, and I put the keys in and turn it. It opens, and I go in. I'm sitting in there, and I'm playing Game Boy. And like 10 minutes later, I look around the car, and I'm like, I don't think these seats look the same as the one in the...
Oh my god. No. How'd you get in?
That's not the front of my mum's car either.
How did you get
And I look at
into
the
this
seat again, I'm like,
stranger's
"This is not the
car?
pattern at all."
How are you
And I'm like,
reverse
"Oh, shit,
kidnapping?
This is the same car, but it's not our car, and the key worked on it. And apparently, when I looked it up, and it's on,
That's
like,
a thing.
The chances of this happening are super low.
Right.
Yeah.
I was freaked out as a kid, and I told my mum. My mum didn't believe me, and I was like, "I'm telling
She
you,
did.
I went
She
to
didn't
the store, I
believe
sat
you.
there for 10 minutes,
Weird,
I
but
put my
okay.
Game Boy.
Connor, do you lie? Are you a shitty liar, Connor? Do you constantly lie to your mother? I like how Connor's wearing a different shirt today. Very nice, very handsome boy.
My 23 female boyfriend, 22 male, let his friend, 21 female, sleep in bed with us.
Go on.
My boyfriend has a friend that is obviously obsessed with him.
Oh no.
And when
Answers it.
Oh, it's done. It's already done. This is early 20s problems. Like, get it together.
For some context, she crushed on him at a job they both worked at, and when he left for a different job, she followed him there and made it clear she wanted something more with him. My boyfriend and I did take a break last year. We are back together and exclusive. During our break, I know they did some sexual things.
Absolutely not! No chance. You are not getting into bed with me and my boyfriend. Bye.
I mean, I don't know what the rules of the break were. Having a break means that is the time to actually figure out, do you actually want to remain with the person? You should be able to date around, or at least that's... I don't think there's a point of a break if you're not able to, like, have the freedom that you would if you were just broken up completely. So, but yes, if you're past lovers and you haven't like sorted it out to where you're both like, okay, we're not compatible. One person still has a thing for the other person. Yeah, it's kind of sketchy.
He says he regrets what he did with her, does not have any feelings for her, and truly wants to be with me. She still hates that we're dating. I've tried being nice and friendly to her, but she's intimidated by me and still does not like me. The last time the three of us were together, she wasn't able to drive home, so I offered to buy her an Uber, which she refused. After taking some time to herself, she came back in the room where my boyfriend and I were laying in bed. She got into bed with us and ended up sleeping there. Not only that, but when
Which
I
side
went to
was she on?
his for sure.
No.
Not only that, but
No.
when I went to class the next day and came back, they were taking a nap in bed together. I was pissed.
You'll have to ask him if, you know, he was just taking a nap and she was like, oh, I'm just so tired. I gotta, oh. She'd just be jumping into people's bed while they're asleep.
I made it a clear boundary. I did not want that to happen, no matter how much she claims it's just friendly. If she gets too messed up to go home, I said one of them needs to sleep on the couch and the other can sleep on the bed.
Wow.
After
She said, I would rather you sleep on the couch and your friend, who is a girl, sleep in the bed with me than you sleep with her. Now that is boundaries and standards that she is holding up to. She would sleep with his friend in the same bed.
she left, I confronted him and asked why in the hell he let that happen. He said he just gave up on trying with her. And I said, I don't care. He knows the boundary and that it can never, all caps, happen again. I do believe he's telling the truth and that he really regrets that happened, but I need to hear some other advice.
He needs to draw the boundary and not give up. If that was a dude who was obsessed with him, is he just gonna give up? He probably wouldn't just give up. Fight for your rights. Fight for your personal space.
I just gave up. No, tell her to fucking leave. Like, who do you want to hurt? I actually said this to somebody once because this was maybe like a third date with this guy, and we were at a bar, and he was like all over me. He kept like kissing me all over my face, and I was like, whatever. And then he kept trying to kiss me.
Whatever.
And I would kiss him back. And then I finally decided to kiss him.
Okay.
And you know what he does? He pulls away from me.
Huh?
And I was like,
Nani?
that's weird because he's been kissing me all night in front of all of his friends. And so then I asked him, I was like, why did you pull away from me?
How come?
And he was like, well, there was this girl there who I used to hook up with. He said the reason he pulled away when I decided to be the one to give him a kiss is because she had just shown up. And I didn't realize that. And so when I tried to give him a kiss, he was like, I didn't want to make her feel bad by kissing you in front of her.
I mean, I get even if you're friends, you probably don't want to make her feel bad, but if you're broken up, she needs to get over it. You guys need to like sort that out, because you can't make her think you're single even though you're like not a thing anymore for her sake.
Because I used to hook up with her and she's a part of my friend group. And I was like, okay.
So she should,
I get that.
She should
but
understand.
there comes a point where you need to choose who you want to make feel bad. Do you want to make her feel bad or do you want to make me feel bad? Mm-hmm. Because you just made me feel bad.
Also, she shouldn't feel bad, like the ex or whoever. If you're still friends and your breakup was clean enough to where you're still friends, she shouldn't feel bad. I get it. Sometimes you do feel bad. But her feeling bad shouldn't be a thing that she holds over him. And it shouldn't have to be something that he worries about. Like, I'm sure I would feel bad if somebody I really liked and, it just didn't work out. I'd still feel like bad, but that's my business. That's my problem, not yours.
If you're trying to have a relationship,
you're trying to pursue me, like you're telling me you want to be with me, like you're very into like pursuing a relationship. Mm-hmm. Who are you trying to like?
Yeah,
you gotta pick.
They're still having sex.
You think so?
Are you sure?
They're doing stuff.
Is that
she
an update?
Refused an Uber ride home for free, slept in bed. No doubt in my mind that when OP fell asleep,
oh God,
she's sitting there
No.
No, Morgan.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't
do this
make
to
that
me, Morgan.
assumption.
She didn't
I'm gonna
No, don't make that. Okay, possible, very possible. I'm not gonna make that assumption just yet. I need more evidence. There needs to be more evidence. I mean, if it's really that scummy, well, once again, I'm telling y'all ladies, look out for yourselves. Don't, like, these men's. Like, these men's. I'm gonna give him and her the benefit of the doubt. If they can sleep together in the same bed or couch without OP, and OP comes in and sees them and it's like, okay, they're not doing stuff, then I'm going to assume that they know better than to do stuff when OP is actually in the same bed.
This dude's a pathological liar and you're just dumb and believing him.
Don't victimize her. You called her dumb.
She is dumb. She is dumb.
But
You don't.
Yo, Morgan goes in so hard, like it ain't. Give me more evidence and I'd be completely on Morgan's side. She's going in way too hard. Like, all of this could be possible. Way too hard for what little evidence we have. All I know about this guy is that he's a coward. I don't know he's a pathological liar. Assuming he's a liar asserts that he is lying and he is doing stuff, which we don't know yet.
So someone goes, were you okay with sleeping in the bed? OP goes, I'm not going to show her weakness. Me sleeping on the couch/floor wasn't an option for me. One of them should have done that.
Yeah, especially since I'm assuming she was in the bed first, along with him, and then third wheel over there just popped in. So, like, why should she get out the bed? Hello?
Like, I know this is a messed up situation and most people will say it and be like, you just need to break up with him. You do.
I mean, that's
Thing
the
is,
usual
that's
go-to.
not what I'm asking.
99% of cases in Two Hot Takes, break up. Before the story is even told, divorce. But it's nice that someone wants to try.
If I was, I'd say, should I break up with him? The goal is to really try and save what we mostly have. Yes, he broke our boundary, and that's not okay. But I do believe in second chances. I truly don't think he's cheating, and a lot of people are blatantly ignoring that. If he is, I guess that's on me if I found out later on. But for now, I'm enjoying hearing some good questions on what I should ask him and how I will talk to him in a kind but stern manner.
That's fine.
Wish you luck. I'm done with you.
yeah.
Jesus.
Done.
That's
Wow,
like a
okay,
situation
well.
where I'd be like,
Someone goes, her climbing in a bed would have been a no-go for me. Same.
never.
Same.
Not even a f***ing chance.
Different people have different contracts for relationships. Some people, that might have been no problem whatsoever. It might not have even made them feel bad. Depending on what OP saw that night, heard that night, felt that night. Like, Morgan immediately went into they were having sex in the bed next to her. Specific details. Like, we can't make these kinds of assumptions when OP might have all the details herself. You can think the worst, which is fair. On Reddit stories, oftentimes the worst did happen. But it's always a case of keeping it sort of open-minded.
OP goes, I asked her if she wanted to sleep on the couch, and she's weird, so she just shook her head. She was having a pity party in the kitchen before this happened. She was bawling her eyes out the next day because, quote, she hated seeing me give him affection.
Are you
Okay, yeah, no,
kidding
it's
me?
done. Yeah, it's done. Once again, more details in a story is so important. Like, it would have been one thing if, she sort of secretly, she doesn't say that she has obsessions, but she clearly is obsessed. But the fact that she's out here crying and talking about, I can't believe you're with your girlfriend, is like, yeah, no, out for various reasons. Like, not even because she's going to try to get him. She might literally attack you one day. Like, this is a no for me. One of you needs to get rid of her. If he's not gonna do it, you have to.